We are at the halfway point of Global Champions League Round 2, and as it stands, it's the Cannes Stars that lead on 9 penalties. The Mexico Amigos on 16, just behind them. Basel Cosmopolitans on 17. Let's show you then what it looks like now, the current standings as we prepare for the second half of GCL Round 2. You'll see it on your screen right there. Mexico Amigos just behind them. Monaco Comets later on to the second page as well. This is how it looks right there. Sandra Bay Pirates on 22, Monaco Comets on 22. Some high penalty counts. And what about Valkenswaard United? This is an important conversation. The championship leaders, Valkenswaard United, are on 24 penalties. The team chasing them in the championship, the Cannes Stars, powered by Iron Dames, the defending champions, are cashing in and making a big haul on Valkenswaard. Because, by the looks of things, Valkenswaard United might finish towards the bottom half of the table. If Cannes stay in and around a podium, there's going to be a big championship gain for the Cannes Stars heading into the final few stages of the 2025 season. Gilles Thomas, the man in form, the golden season of 2025, the man who leads the championship in both the GCL and the Longines Global Champions Tour as an individual and a team rider, continues to jump superbly. I'm afraid it's been an out-of-sorts afternoon for Marcus Eining. But Gilles Thomas, who jumped clear in round 1, jumps clear in round 2 with yet another 9-year-old as he once again brings in Calista this time. Let's get his thoughts on jumping double clear, but the team struggling on 24 penalties.
Well, Gilles, from your perspective today, a fabulous double clear on 2 amazing horses. From the team perspective, a little bit tricky.
Yes, indeed. Marcus was always first to go. So yeah, he had here and there a fault this week. So then I could go a little bit for the time, and actually I took twice a little bit of risk, but also I was always thinking to jump clear, and at the end I was twice clear and quite fast. So for me it was a good day.
Have you managed to catch up with Marcus about what happened today?
Yeah, after the first round we catched up, and actually we said he had a good feeling, but yeah, sometimes you can have a good feeling, but the result is not the same as a feeling. And then now I didn't spoke yet with him, but yeah, okay, for sure he will be disappointed because he's also a fighter and a team player, and he wants to do best for the team. But yeah, that's sport. Once it's by him, once next time is maybe I have a less day, but yeah, unfortunately that's a sport.
And of course, it's slightly put you in danger of carrying on leading the championship as well, particularly with Cannes Stars hot on your heels.
Yes, indeed. Actually, already last week we were good on the way, but then at the end we are not really close to the podium, and then this time we are also not close to the podium. But yeah, okay. Luckily, we had already very good results in the past, so we have a good points for us. But yeah, today we don't will have many points, but hopefully the coming shows, it's still a few shows to come.
And will it be a sort of regroup and figure out the rest of the season now?
Oh yeah, okay, it's actually by every team like that, but it's been already a long season, and you start to feel it a bit. Also with the injury of Lorenzo, so he's out for a few weeks, months, so that also didn't really help because he was a very strong rider for our team. But yeah, now we have to change some things and try to have at every show a strong team now.
Thank you, Jill.
Thank you.
The thoughts of Gilles Thomas supporting his teammate Marcus Eining. I'm trying to look over my shoulder to see how much time we have, because as it stands, the Scandinavian Vikings are next to make their way into the ring. Once again, Neil Ferren, who jumped very well, by the way, in the first round, had a fence down and some time penalties. Will still be very proud of his performance. Jurt Freeling as well, the Dutchman jumping clear. They find themselves on 7. So as it stands, they have 2 penalties in hand over the current leaders, the Cannes Stars, on 9. But it looks as if Neil Ferron is about to make his way into the ring in a few moments' time. So let's get ready to rejoin for the second part of round 2 of Global Champions League. Scandinavian Vikings are next in the ring. New York Empire, powered by Lugano Diamonds. A lot of interest, a lot of excitement around New York Empire here today. They will return on 4 penalties, and then we get into that really exciting period where those teams are very closely bunched together. But Scandinavian Vikings have made their way into the ring. Let's get ready to rejoin the action. We are live in New York for the Longines Global Champions Tour. This is GCL round 2, and the Scandinavian Vikings are next. Let's go join Neil Ferron and Jörg Freeling.
Founder and president of the Global Champions League, and he will be part of the presentation party later on. But the Scandinavian Vikings are the next team to come into the arena. They are sitting on 7 faults. Jörg Freeling and Neil Ferron going forward. Neil Ferron went with Derry Glen Obsidian in the first round, had 7 faults, 4 and 3. Here he's riding Cocktail de Tama here for his team. He was jumping last weekend in Riesenbeck when we were there. So, chance to impress. And with 7 faults, you never know. But double clear. Looking for those double clears. They're at a premium in this second round. Given the fact, though, that we have had 12 clear rounds here so far. And 4 with just 1 time fault. And are we going to have time faults here? I think we are for Neil, but not too many, just 2. But that now means that they are on 9, which is the same score as Cannes Stars. Cannes Stars just creeping up, and now it's going to be a question of perhaps how quick Jörg Freeling goes, because he's left himself vulnerable to slipping behind the Cannes Stars, who are going ever higher for a good finish here. And you never know, getting closer to our leaders on the table standings. Another consistent performance from Cannes Stars. But the Scandinavian Vikings will, and Jörg Freeling will be having a thing to say about that. This combination jumped clear in the first round. Pretty good time too. And jumps that well as he comes down for the combination. Yeah, just urging Canon JR on, this 10-year-old grey, to keep up to his work. Reasonably short turn to the planks. We heard him just giving a little G up. Combined time, you can see on your screen, need to be below 152.46, and don't think that's going to happen here. You can hear him definitely speaking a lot to his horse, but the time is It's not going to be far away. Are they going to be inside the time of the Cannes Stars? They are. Magnificent response from Gio Vreeling, because he has kept his team.
Interestingly, the Scandinavian Vikings are faster than the Cannes Stars. That puts them now provisionally in first place. With every team that finishes above the Cannes Stars, Falcons United get a tiny little lifeline back. The further the Cannes Stars fall down, the less points they retrieve from the stage, and the less they will eat into the lead of the championship leaders, Falcons United, who currently find themselves down on 24 penalties. New leaders in the Scandinavian Vikings, but that is the theme song of New York Empire. You see it on the big screen behind me. The home team are next in. Trevor Breen, and welcoming to round 2, Scott Brash. You want to watch the rest of New York? Come and see the GCL from the stage. Sign up with a GCTV Live Pass and see what happens with the home team, New York Empire.